Today we have another episode of 5 Minutes to Happy. We're talking about how productivity can be bad for you. For those of you that aren't familiar with 5 Minutes to Happy, every Friday at around 10 o'clock, we have 5 minute sessions talking about topics to bring you closer to happiness, focused on your own relationships with others, finding fulfillment in work, and your own development as well for you. Now, sometimes when I'm sitting around and not doing anything really, I feel guilty, right? I feel like I should be doing something productive at all times, and when I'm not getting work done, I feel that I'm wasting time. I also feel this way sometimes when I'm trying to have fun. Maybe I'm watching Netflix or playing a video game, board game, and I sometimes think to myself, I should spend this time being productive instead. I'm wasting my time. Have you ever felt this way before? Have you had this kind of feeling that you're not being productive in your thinking, or you're enjoying yourself, or you're resting in your thinking? You feel guilty and you say, "No, I should be spending this time being productive." Right? Do you feel guilty about not getting work done all the time? Now, in today's culture, diba, we're in such a fast-paced culture that we're so used to always being on the move, diba? That when we take breaks or if we take time off work, it feels weird, diba? It feels foreign. It feels na we're wasting time. But that feeling, that pressure, that feeling creates an unhealthy pressure. Okay, now we always have to be productive. There's that pressure now. Okay, if you're not being productive, if you're not earning money, then you're wasting time, right? We have that feeling. But let me tell you something, okay? In order to maximize your productivity, if you really want to be like at the top of your productivity, you have to take breaks. You have to take breaks. If you have to learn to relax, and you have to learn to live a balanced life. Otherwise you're going to get burnt out if you don't learn how to do this. I've been burnt out multiple times trying to be productive. You're going to get burnt out if you always have this. While you keep trying to be productive, it's like, you're running your fastest and your hardest at all times. Like you're running like a 5K, or you're running a race, and you're running as fast as you can, as hard as you can. That's what happens when you're trying to like spend your 8-hour shift being productive. At first, you're going to get far. Maybe for the first 10, 15, maybe even 30 minutes, you're going to get far. But after that time, you're going to get tired. You're going to get really tired. And if you keep trying to run as fast as you can, you keep on pushing yourself, without stopping, diba? You're just going to end up running slower and slower and slower until it's almost like you're walking now because you're so tired. Maybe you've felt that way running before. And that's what's going to happen when you keep on pushing yourself to be productive all the time. Whereas if you run fast, if you take a break, you drank some water, and then you ran again after taking a short break, you'd actually get much farther in time. Maybe not for the first 10-15 minutes, but after an hour or two, you'd actually get much farther than if you really just ran your hardest. Now, the problem is that when we look in social media, when we look on Facebook, on Instagram, we see all these people who seem to be constantly productive. We see, this person's doing this person's doing that, and then we compare ourselves to them. We compare ourselves to their achievements, to their work, and we think that we're not trying hard enough compared to these people. We're not pushing ourselves hard enough compared to these people. Plus, there are these mga social media influencers who keep talking about being productive, and reaching your dreams and so on, diba? And this creates that pressure that we always have to be productive. But always remember that if you want to be at your best, you have to take those breaks. Okay? You have to take those breaks. You have to take time and relax and not always think about work, right? And when you do get back to work, you'll be more rested, you'll perform better, and you'll be at your best because you're able to take that rest. So, commitment here is I will take breaks. And let's make this commitment, I will take breaks. All right, guys, thank you. I hope that you're able to take a break this weekend and share this with other people who you think would benefit. Thanks so much for your time and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
If this message made an impact, I would really appreciate it if you liked this video, left a comment, and shared this on your wall. Also, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any future episodes.